When researching kilns, you will no doubt come across the top loader. Now, the top loader is one of the most economical ways of getting into your own kiln. If you're comparing a front loader and a top loader of the same size, you will find no doubt that the top loader is a little bit cheaper, but they both do exactly the same job. Now, when you get your kiln and you're starting out, you will also receive a furniture kit. This may be supplied separately or it may come with the kiln. This particular shelf is 400 millimeters or 40 centimeters across to fit this kiln that has a diameter of 44 centimeters and a depth of 45 centimeters. So this furniture kit comes with 3 full shelves and 2 halves with an assortment of posts. The different size posts will accommodate different size pieces. This mug here, you would probably use this size post, which I'm thinking is about 100 mil in height. It sits on a shelf below, and then the shelf on top just clears the piece. Try not to let that be too much of a gap, because then you're really wasting space inside your kiln. So let's get started and I'll show you how to load a top loader. So here I have put a kiln shelf already on the base of the kiln, and this is to protect the bricks on the bottom of the kiln. I'm putting my posts in on opposite sides of the shelf, and as I showed previously, this mug will go in just under that post height. I think you can see that there. And then we pop on top of that another full shelf. Now, do be careful of the thermocouple as you're lowering your shelf into your kiln, as damage to this is not good. Making sure that the post clears the thermocouple on the side here, I'm using these slightly taller posts, and I'm going to show you how to set it up with 2 half shelves and just 4 posts. We can actually pop this shelf in and have it resting fully on this post at the main arc of the shelf, and then halfway across on those 2 posts on either side. Then we place the other half shelf, and as you can see, these are all nice and easy to put in because of the clearance. I've got plenty of room for my fingers. The other technique when you're using half shelves is making sure that if you're using 2 half shelves this way, the next half shelves that you use go in the opposite direction. Now, I don't have another one of these half shelves handy, so I'll show you with a smaller shelf, and that will just sit on those posts like that. Here is another option when you're using half shelves. I've popped 3 posts into my kiln, and I'm going to put in this half shelf on top. What we can do next is then also put another shelf on top. Now, whether or not you would in this instance as well is doubtful, because it's very close to the top of the kiln, but this is just to show you the technique. So what you'll find is that's still very stable, and it gives you room on this side to also fire taller pieces. So there you have it. Loading a top loader kiln is simple, easy, and reasonably quick. And not to forget, one of the most economical ways of getting into your own kiln.